Hello and welcome back to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jack Milcrease.
And it feels good.
Scott Charlton.
And joining us once again is the fabulous Sophie Purvis.
Woo!
Tomorrow, we're releasing a Christmas collaboration cover. We didn't go down very well, so they started hoying fruit at us. We all alright?
Aye, good.
It's technically the Christmas special, so
We
Merry
are.
Christmas, everyone.
Yes, you
Merry
can tell it's
Christmas.
Christmas is tinsel.
Yeah, we got
A
tinsel.
piece of tinsel.
We're
And
gonna
I on purposely kept Sophie's card up here so Santa was in the room.
Absolutely.
Get it.
So there you go.
We were too lazy to get the lights, but it's definitely Christmas. This will be coming out on the 23rd, so 2 days to go to the big day and all that. It's what day is it really? Just to ruin the illusion.
14th.
The 14th.
We're actually going to see Paolo after this, so we're going to wrap it up fairly quickly within the next hour or so we're not, stuck in traffic and what have you. So, but yes, we always talk about the gigs that we have done at the weekend. Have you done your homework and figured out where? Yeah.
Lyndon
Also,
has,
it's
Lyndon
been quite
has.
an exciting week anyway.
It has,
so
to be fair.
I have
That's
remembered.
true. But I'll tell you what, we'll do
Did it come to
use
us last?
We'll do use last because
Okay.
your
Okey
story's
dokey.
quite cool. We were both gigging at
Back
the
to our
weekend.
boring gigs.
Oh, mine was good.
Compared.
Mine was good. Do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first because I just did a club in Bishop Auckland.
Which club?
Lee Home.
Oh, we've not done that.
No, I don't
It was like a little village in Bishop Auckland.
All
But
right.
I just remember mine because it was the worst drive home ever. Because like from Bishop Auckland all the way up to where you live, like round the Gateshead bit, I was in like a snowstorm.
Ooh.
And I was 30 miles an hour on the A1 back home, just trying
Really?
to follow the cars. I couldn't see where the path turned into the road.
Yeah.
So the gig was high though.
You didn't start until after the football, though, did you?
Oh no, it was a bit of a gutter actually. To be fair, everyone we were all the way watching in one room, all watching the football, like cheering on and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously lost, and then half the people came and watched the gig. So it was a bit of a downer of a gig, but it was. Yeah, I enjoyed watching the
football's
football.
on though, doesn't it? Some people
Oh
do
yeah,
leave.
but I was quite happy though because I like watching it.
Yeah.
So when they said, "Oh, we'll start after the football," I was like, "That's absolutely fine by me."
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was doing a wedding with the Houndcat, and of course their lead singer is Mr. Jack Harvey.
Hi,
Hello, Jack
Jack.
Harvey. Now, he thinks he's gotten away with this, but I'm going to tell it on the podcast. I've told you guys this yesterday. So it's been pointed out a few times that I'm not the best driver. So
We haven't mentioned this, of course.
no, there's, clear it up and for a bit of history, had a few incidences over the years. One serious, two not so serious. However, I figured out people called Jack just can't drive. So, like Soph says, it was really bad weather on Saturday, snowstorm and all that kind of stuff. And we were doing this wedding with the Houndcats up in Alnwick, a place called Newton Hall, it was called.
Yeah.
And lovely venue. And half of the journey was like on the A1, and then half of it was like on these country roads that hadn't been gridded, where Jack in his van, national speed limit road,
Yeah.
doing national speed
Was
limit.
the speed limit a target by any chance as he was rallying around the roads?
Well, this is honestly, it felt like a rally, like a winter rally circuit. And
Big
We've all
headlights
been
are on.
there.
yeah,
Big
there
headlights.
was this corner. It was like a hard left corner. Bloody hell, we were going sideways. It was absolutely mental. And like we both were like, whoa, so funny. And then Jack got totally rinsed at the gig because that's all we were talking about. It was nice. It was nice for a different Jack to have their driving criticised
Yes.
and not mine. So
You were standing there thinking, this is what it's like
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
on the other side of the ridicule.
absolutely, this is great. So yeah, that was. But the gig itself was great. Lovely wedding. I'll have to find a picture for you later on. The bride and groom, because they mentioned this earlier on that the last time they played there, they've got a dry ice machine, and they said it was blowing like sort of sideways, so it covered all of like everyone's pedal boards and stuff, so they couldn't see where they were, what pedal they were using, right? So, but they only used it in the first dance, which we didn't do. It was just on Spotify or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see the guy with the dry ice machine and the bride and groom come to the center of the dance floor. Honestly, it was so funny because the dry ice was just like covered like 2 meters up of the place. It was, and it made for some amazing photographs. The photographer there,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I can't remember your name off the top of my head. Lovely lady though. She took some great shots of us as well. But she got a great shot of this, of the couple dancing in this like.
Was it like they were on a cloud sort of thing?
Yeah, it looked. You just want to jump in it. It
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
amazing. But yeah, great wedding. Really enjoyed playing with the Houndcats. Hello, Jack. And never get in the car with someone called Jack. So what were your gigs like?
Well, our weekend was good. It started on Thursday, our weekend.
Did,
Yeah.
did.
So we were... I don't want to give too much away because obviously it's coming out soon.
Soon.
Will it? Because it won't be out when
Soon.
this...
It'll come out 3 days after.
Okay, so it's coming out soon.
Yeah.
A preamps venture.
It
so
is.
you'll be able to say that. But we were in Liverpool with a man called Kenny Parry, who was in the Liverpool Express.
Yeah.
And we've covered one of their songs that they released in the 80s called So What. So our cover of that, plus our music video, which we did in Liverpool, will be coming out soon. So on Thursday, we spent the day in Liverpool, which is good because
I know it's nice being back in Liverpool.
we lived in Liverpool for 3
I love
years,
it.
Yeah.
as you know, and now they know. But we went into Liverpool that night.
We did,
And we bumped into Rogue Best at the Beatles Museum. We were going down Matthew Street. We were like, oh, it's Rogue. So we went in, had a look around the museum, and then he invited us down to the gig they were having in the basement.
Which
So
I believe was a Christmas
it
party.
was a
for some
private do. We
business.
really shouldn't have been there. We just sat in the corner and we were just chatting to the band and
Do you
stuff.
want a bevy sort of thing, as they always say down there?
Aye. But it was a good night.
It
Then
was,
went
aye.
back to the hotel. We've been staying in a lot of hotels
Yeah.
this weekend because it saves going back and forward.
Premier are the best ones. by the
Premier in
way.
hotels.
You know what you're getting? That's what they
You
always
do?
say, innit?
Yeah.
They're honestly, they're all because we usually travel large, but we've gone Premier in the past weekend. They're the best ones, like
It was.
Premierins.
But Friday, we were in Crewe.
Where's Crew?
It's about an hour and a half away from like Manchester, Warrington, south.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not far from Stoke, is it?
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty near Stoke,
Yeah.
yeah. We passed
Aye.
it on the way, and Newcastle under Lyme. It's down that area. But we were doing a Warner Leisure hotel down there, which was, we agree, one of our best
the best
gigs.
Warner ones.
One of the best gigs we've ever done. It's
Yeah.
great. You go there, you like get well looked after. As soon as we got there, we had coffees.
We did.
He just came and said, "Do you want a coffee?" I was like, "Great."
I love the pictures that you took as well. I saw
Oh, thank
them.
you.
It was a really
Yeah.
good room, to be fair. The stage looked great.
It did.
We had Scott behind a drum shield for the first time.
Which I
Yeah, I
actually really
saw that,
like.
yeah.
Have you ever played behind a drum shield?
I don't like it.
Do you know,
Personally.
I like it,
depends
because it's controlled. Because I use in-ears, so it's controlled sound.
I only ever use it at stack, and I don't use in-ears then. And then I
Yeah.
just feel like I'm far
You're
away.
away from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's handy with in-ears, 'cause obviously with the overheads and everything, you can hear the rest of the band, but with the drum shield, it sort of just separates you a
See,
little
I've
bit.
never tried it with in-ears before, so I might do that.
I think you'd like it.
I might do that next
We're looking
time.
at getting one
We
at
are,
some
because
point.
it would be better for like playing different venues, because you know your in-ears is going to be the same sound, because
Yeah.
it's only reflecting off the shield the same distance every time.
And it makes the drums a bit quieter as well.
Yes.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt.
That's fine.
I just have to tell you the story about drum shield because
All right.
I feel like I've mentioned it to you guys before. So, good friend of mine, Andrew Robertshaw. Hello, Andrew. He's I was in a band with him for a long time, and he used a drum shield, and there was one time we were playing this club, and this guy came and went, "Here, why have you got this perspex screen in front of the drum kit? Like, why have you got that?" And Andrew said, "Oh, well, at the last gig, we didn't go down very well, so they started hoying fruit at us." So we thought we'd better get a
Actual
screen.
shield.
We better get
Luckily,
a screen
that's
for
never
the drummer.
happened to us, but that's
But the guy believed it. The guy was like,
Really?
"Oh," he said, "Oh, well, don't do that here," right? So yeah, sorry, I hate to interrupt, but that's
Randall.
like
It's
my
all right.
favorite story. So, but yeah,
luckily that doesn't happen to us.
No, we
No.
don't
Well,
get,
to me.
we don't get things thrown at us that often. But yes,
No.
that was Friday. We were in
Aye.
Crewe. Saturday, we were then back up to Sunderland after having
Aye.
stayed in the largest room we've ever stayed in.
Oh, the Premier Inn.
Premier Inn in Huddersfield. We stayed in
Uh-huh.
Huddersfield overnight just to break the journey up. And honestly, it was like an aircraft carrier.
Wow.
We walked
It
into
was
the room. It
massive.
was massive. It was just a little bed, and then it went round the corner, and there was a double bed round there. It was the biggest room I've ever stayed in.
Wow.
But it was a nice hotel.
It was,
In the
yes.
middle of nowhere.
Nice out. It looked like the house, the hotel from The Shining.
Yeah.
From the
Which is
outside.
not so good.
yeah, the Overlook Hotel.
Yeah, but no, that was good. But then we came back to Sunderland and we were in
The Nissan.
yes,
Sports
the
and
Nissan
Leisure Complex.
Sports and Leisure Complex,
Right.
Which is next to the Nissan plant
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Sunderland. For a private do, we were playing the Harley Owners Group
Very nice.
Events, the Geordie
Hog.
chapter.
Aye, so
Nice.
that was good. We were sort of playing during the football.
I
Like,
were
the
when it was
start of it.
Yeah, because there was a lot of people that actually didn't want to watch it, and I had it in a conservatory downstairs, had it on. So luckily, nobody left when it finished because they were already upstairs.
Right.
Because there wasn't that many people that wanted to watch it. Just a few came up, but
But they were all dancing. It was
exactly,
a good
we
night.
weren't affected by the result at
Yeah.
all. So
It's a handy private
Yeah.
event doing that. And then on Sunday we're in
Spennymoor,
Spennymoor, the Frog and Ferret in
Yeah, yeah.
Spennymoor, which was
nice little pub. Although it was,
an interesting.
yeah, I
gig,
don't
but
think we're not going back there, but we'll not say why.
Yeah, we'll
All
brush past the reason why. We'll tell you later.
Okay.
But yeah, that was our weekend of
That's a
gigs.
busy
So we
weekend.
were out from Thursday to Sunday. So I got
I'm actually
home.
not that knackered, to be honest.
I was fine, but Monday I did crash a little bit. It was just
Yeah.
like a lot of driving. But-
Yeah.
Aye, for you. Yeah.
But,
With the weather and stuff as well, I imagine.
The
it
weather
was-
wasn't too
When
bad.
was
It
it?
did.
Snowed. It was when we were in Warrington, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were walking around Warrington in the snow.
That was cool, doesn't it?
It was very cool, and there's not much. in
Nothing to do with Warrington at all.
It's,
So
uh,
do-
Train station, that's all I
Oh,
know from
wow.
it.
We went past the train station.
did.
Yeah, that's the only thing I know about it.
It's
I don't even know where it is.
It's
Near Liverpool?
Right.
west of Manchester
Okay.
on 62.
Is that in the middle of?
It's over between
Liverpool and
Manchester.
Yeah.
I think is that where the festival is? I think I've been to the neighbourhood. The neighbourhood, the one that they do
I think it
during
might
the
be.
day.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's I've been to Warrington. Then there's a festival there.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that
That
was
was the most exciting thing that's ever happened in
It
Warrington.
probably is.
Well,
It
Yeah.
probably is, to be fair.
We went to the big Tesco.
We did.
There's honestly, the Tesco is the
It's-
biggest Tesco I've ever seen.
It's the biggest Tesco in the world.
Bigger
it
than one
must
at
be.
Kingston Park.
And that's a big Tesco.
It is a
It's
big
a day out
Tesco.
the one at Kingston Park.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was snow, and we walked through the middle of what I assume is their town centre.
Uh-huh.
I know we're just slagging off Warrington here, but there you go.
They do
And there
a
was this
great
girl
festival,
singing.
that's
She was,
fine.
she was busking. It was the coolest
Aye.
thing. We walked past when we came back, she was gone. She obviously,
had enough.
she obviously seen sense and thought, I'm going home. So then we went afterwards.
We did.
We walked back to the van.
Although we did have a trip to TK Maxx.
We did a trip to TK
Oh, I
Maxx.
like
As
TK
you
Maxx.
usually do, you've got to go to TK Maxx when you buy one.
Yeah, you get some bargains.
You
TK
do?
Maxx. Yeah.
I think
Rob got a belt.
Rob got a belt.
Yeah.
Nice.
So there you go.
We're very rock and roll.
That was our
honestly.
weekend.
That was our weekend, yeah.
Very good. Okay, it's time for.
What do you listen to?
Okay, who wants to go first? Do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Yeah, go on then.
So I've been listening to a girl called Sarah Bareilles.
She's definitely butchered that.
Bareilles.
How
Is
was
that one? How would you go for it?
It's just Spanish.
I've no idea.
What does
Actually, no,
that
I think she's
matter?
It's double
American.
L.
I think she's
So
American.
might pronounce as a Y.
Bareilles. I'm gonna go
Or
for
Barriers.
Bareilles. Bareilles.
Double
two
L.
Ls?
Show the camera.
Yeah, show the camera.
It's her.
Hopefully you can see
I was
that.
going to say.
I've been listening to
Just
her
zoom in.
anyway. But she's got a great album called Amidst the Chaos. But I was listening to it, just came up on me recommended. But it turns out she was actually the woman that wrote all the music to Waitress, the musical.
Oh.
But before that, she was a solo artist anyway. And
Ah.
I was just listening to her album. And because I'm like a big Waitress fan as well, I can like hear some of the elements.
Yeah.
Like all the like melody lines are very, sometimes a bit theatrical kind of thing, just in the way she sings them. So I've just been listening to that album on repeat, really.
Very
Cool.
good.
Yeah.
Were you saying that she has another album where it's all the unused?
Oh yeah, it's called What's Not Inside. And it's funny because the opening song for Waitress is called What's Inside because it's about bacon. And it's all the demos from the musical that didn't
Oh,
make
right.
it in.
That's
And
cool.
it's like it's really, really cool to listen to. Only if you like the show, obviously.
I like albums that put demos on stuff. I think that's always
It's
cool.
great, but it's interesting just to see hear how a musical's put together just in demo form.
I imagine that's just an absolute task
Oh, I.
in itself. I mean,
know.
bloody hell.
Like so
we could
smart.
do
though.
Lime Tree the musical.
The lime tree. Who's going to play us? Oh, sorry,
So
imagine
you could
probably.
start
we'd
it.
have to. We'll start acting career.
I know. Well, Lyndon's an actor.
Lyndon will be all right.
Lyndon acted in the new music video.
He
You'll
did,
see
yes.
later on.
Short cameo.
Short
Aye,
cameo
short cameo.
of myself.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Scott, do you want to go next?
I'll go next. I've been listening to someone called Dijon. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced because
That's
that's
a
how it's
mustard.
spelled.
Dijon must
He's an artist from America, and there's a song in particular called Nico's Red Truck. Now that isn't one of his recent songs that's come out, but it was like a few albums back. So I've been listening to his recent stuff recently, but I went back to that one, and no, it's just really cool. It's like this sort of his music's chaotic, but it's like got guitar stuff on. It's a bit like, I don't want to say hip hop as such because I don't really listen to that, but that's the only thing I can connect it to. But that's what I've been listening to.
Very nice. Lyndon?
Mine's another old one, obviously,
Of
because
course.
that's just how it works.
Yeah.
I came across, it's not really a cover because it's them doing it, but Aha
Yeah.
did a stripped back version of Take On Me. It was ages ago.
All right.
But I actually prefer it to the original.
Nice.
But I can't remember where it was, but it was really intimate setting. They were sort of like in a room that it was just all acoustic stuff, and it's like a few pianos and a few guitars.
Yeah.
And they were just doing this really stripped back version of Take On Me. And it's really weird to hear his voice, because you sort of assume Aha stuff's like very sort of
Yeah.
powerful and stuff. You hear his voice, but it's like really sort of delicate and intimate. And
Wow.
it's a really good version. You should have a listen if you've not.
Yeah,
You've probably seen it on YouTube, I imagine.
I'm not sure I've heard of Aha.
What?
I'm not. Is that a band?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You've heard Take On Me?
I've heard Take On Me. Is it?
it's
I
by
thought-
Aha.
I thought it was by
Oh, here we go.
oh, what's his face? He was on I'm a Celebrity as well, like last year.
Tony Hadley.
Yeah.
It's not.
Am I
him.
wrong? Am I really wrong?
Yeah, that's Spandau Ballet. And they
Oh,
did
right.
True, Gold.
Gold. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm sorry.
Gold.
I don't know what Aha is. Sorry, I'm gonna be cancelled.
Take On Me by Tony Hadley.
Take On Me by Tony Hadley.
I mean, that would sound quite cool to be fair.
Tony Hadley's mint.
He is,
Like,
isn't he?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is,
he's
he's
a really
been-
good singer.
Yeah,
So-
the first time I ever heard Gold. Bloody hell! I mean, who can sing that? Like, there's so many
is good.
changes, and it's
It
quite
is good.
chaotic, isn't it?
It's a great song.
But yeah, no good.
But
good
yeah,
on.
Take On Me by Aha.
Have they got
The
any other
stripped back version.
songs?
The Sun Always Shines on TV.
See, it's really just Take On Me. That's
That's
Yeah.
the
isn't
big
it?
one.
All right. I know the song, but I've never heard of Aha before. Aha.
Where's it that from?
Norway,
Yeah,
Sweden.
that's Scandinavian.
They're Scandinavian.
They're
aren't
from
they?
Norway.
Oh, they're from Norway.
Oh well, there you go. I've learnt something.
Yeah. You prefer Swedish bands?
ABBA.
Yeah.
ABBA.
I mean, yeah. Right, Jack, what have you been listening to?
I have been listening to a brand new album. Actually, yeah, sort of brand new. I think it came out earlier this year. I always listen to Absolute Radio Country, Absolute Radio Country in the car. And there's been a song that they've just been playing loads of, and I really liked it. So I thought I'd check out the full album. So the song I'll pick for the Spotify playlist, which will be linked down below, is a song called "Heart Like a Truck" by Lainey Wilson. And it's as country as it sounds. It's
Heart
great.
Like
a
Truck.
Heart Like a Truck. It's great. It's
Oh, is that
um,
hot or hot?
Heart.
Hot.
Because it
Hot like a
hot
I
like
mean, that sounds just so country, doesn't it?
but Heart Like a Truck
Right.
is the real one. Hot Like a Truck. But yeah, it's very like
Well, one of those songs is Hillbilly Hippie.
yeah.
That also
Get
sounds
in.
very country.
I'll tell you what, I'll just list off the track list just so you can
get an idea of
Get-
how country this is.
yeah, you know it's a country album by the title. So Smell Like Smoke, Hillbilly Hippie, Roadrunner, Watermelon Moonshine, Grease,
Yes.
Weekend, which I really like, but it's spelt like week as in like WEAK. Me, You, and Jesus.
That sounds
Oh
like a
my.
comedy
Yeah.
thing.
Hold My Halo, Heart Like a Truck, At a Girl. This one's gonna cost me those boots. So
Anything about barbecues? See, they've missed something there.
no. Oh, there's a cover on here
Oh.
as well. There's a cover on here of What's Up by Four Non Blondes, which is
Oh,
just
right.
quite random. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so I think the one I'll pick for the playlist is Heart Like a Truck because it's like the big sing off of it. But the whole album, the album's called Bell Bottom Country, and it's class. Like, it's a really good album because it's like, it's obviously country, but there's quite a few like, I'd say there's a few surprise instruments and kind of like.
Sitar solo.
No, but by surprise instruments, I mean
Dan
like
electro sitar guitar.
I mean like sort of like there's a few synths and a few more like I guess more modern takes on it. It's kind of like it's not like bedroom pop. That's the wrong way to describe it, but it's a bit more like that than just straight up outlaw country. Do you know what I mean?
So it's a bit more like
Bedroom
country
country.
pop.
yeah, it's quite
Yeah, I
nice though. It's
suppose.
like it's maybe a bit more folky. Maybe it's kind of not as
All right.
you know when you listen to like Luke Combs and it's like really in your face. It's not
Yeah.
that. It's like the other side of country. So, but really good. Lainey Wilson, Bell Bottom Country, not Bell Bottom Blues. That's a different album. Bell Bottom Country. It's a good album. All right, it's time for a little news segment. We haven't got a jingle for this one, We could make. We're not going to
No,
make
we're not
one.
gonna
No,
make
we're not
one.
going to do it. I've changed your mind. But yeah, we've got a new segment just for this Christmas special of what are you listening to Christmas edition, I'm going to call it. Your favourite Christmas song. Everyone's got a favourite Christmas song. Even me, who doesn't like Christmas, has a favourite Christmas song.
Everyone's got to have one.
Everyone's got to have one. So I think we'll go you first.
Mine is Santa Claus Has Come to Town.
All
the
right.
Bruce Springsteen version.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because I
think I've
love
heard
Bruce
that.
Springsteen, and it's class. It's got a saxophone on, so I don't have to say anything else.
Yeah. It is
And
good,
it's Bruce
actually.
Springsteen. He's only ever done live versions of it, which is makes it even better.
Yeah.
There's no studio versions of it. It's just wicked. I can't not feel Christmassy listening to it, and it's rocky, and it's got saxophone on.
That's
There
Bruce Springsteen.
There
Fair
you,
enough.
there you go.
Soph?
I like Driving Home for Christmas,
That is a good song.
Oh, that's a shout.
just because it's a bit like
Chris Rea.
just one that you can bob your head along to.
Done by a good northern lad.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, isn't it? But it's like
from
one that
Middlesbrough.
I imagine
Middlesbrough, yeah.
you just like
He's a
click your
smoggy.
fingers to, have a head bop. That's
Like-
my only reasons.
No, I get it.
Well-
It sounds really daft, but like, I can't imagine myself listening to it driving home for Christmas.
Yeah.
That sounds really stupid, but I totally.
It's one of those songs where it really gets you into the spirit, doesn't it?
It does. It's just, but it's nice. It's not like in your face. It's just nice and chilled.
Yeah, I suppose.
Just like, oh, this is going
It
to
is
be
a
a
good song.
this is going
Not
to be
my
a
favourite
lovely
Christmas
Christmas.
Now, me and Lyndon have the same song.
We do.
Yeah. Would you like to tell them?
No, yeah, you tell them.
All right. Okay. Well, our favorite Christmas song is "Do They Know It's Christmas Time," the original Band-Aid.
Yes, the
version.
1984 version.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
other one will suffice, unfortunately.
No, because the Band-Aid 2, not very good. That's the one with Bananarama and there's a smattering of others on it, I think. Which isn't very. And then they redid it in the early 2000s with like Ed Sheeran and a few people.
2004.
Yeah, and that
It's
one.
14, wasn't it?
No, that was the next
Oh,
one.
right.
Oh,
There's another
yeah,
one after that.
You're totally right. Yeah, the Ed Sheeran one is the 2014 one, and the 2004-3 one or whatever is.
That's Paul
somebody
McCartney
else.
on, isn't it?
It's got a few. It's
Yeah.
got the lineup's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like Bunch of the Darkness are on it as well, which is
Oh,
quite cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, the original Band-Aid version, and the reason we bring this up is because tomorrow we're releasing a Christmas collaboration cover of Do You Know It's Christmas Time? Do they know?
They know.
Do
Is
they
that,
know
is that
it's
going to be
Christmas time?
Christmas Eve special, is it?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
We
right.
definitely didn't push the deadline of it because we haven't received certain people's audio and video.
No,
That's
no.
not the
Oh,
reason
right,
we're pushing
okay,
it
It's
back.
not a logistical problem at all.
It was meant,
No,
it was,
no.
It was
planned.
meant to be.
It was
It's meant
always
to be.
meant to be
Meant to
Christmas
be.
Eve. That was the plan from the get-go.
Yeah.
It was planned.
Yeah. So this comes out on the 23rd. So the 24th will be when the video comes out. We might make it a YouTube premiere if we can get it done in time,
That's a
and
shout.
have a link down below so you can, wait to watch it for tomorrow. But yeah, we've got some great guests.
Stick it on YouTube, leave the laptop.
Yeah. We've got some great guests on it, and we're really excited about it. I mean, I have to say, Lyndon has done like an unbelievable job.
He has.
Lyndon's the audio guy in Limetree, does like all the mixing and all the recording and stuff. It sounds class. We just had to listen before. It's really good.
It could
It's
still go tits up. It's still not done.
It's not done yet. But at time of
I
recording.
think it's definitely gonna be the best thing we've done.
Yeah, it
Oh,
will
yeah.
be. It will be good.
I mean,
when
the
it's
Halloween one was when that came out, but this is gonna top it.
I think it's different when you can like just get a load of people on as
Yeah.
well. I
We need
think
to do
it
it more.
Great.
just takes
I
it
love
to
doing
another
the
level,
collaborative
doesn't
stuff
it?
If people get back to us.
Yeah.
Ooh. Lyndon's salty.
I'm not
too
angry,
right.
it's fine.
Too right.
But no, it has
Anyway.
been good fun, to be fair.
It's been great. I think we
Has.
need to do more ones. We
Yeah.
should every season we'll do one.
Just
You
do
know,
one.
There's not
One of
really
them-
like a spring song, is there though?
an Easter song.
Easter song.
Easter song. We'll find something.
Well, the next thing
Find
would be we could do like a Valentine's Day ones. Any
Do like a love song.
Aye.
lovely songs we could do? So I could do
Oh,
some.
we should totally do like a Chicago number or something and get like loads of.
Do you know what I was
on it.
thinking? Silly love songs.
Do
Oh, Wings.
Aye.
what's that song by Chicago? I love I will make it up to you. I'll promise to.
yeah.
Is it Sorry seems to be the hot. No, that's Elton John.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
I know what song you're thinking of, but I can't think what it's
Great
called.
song.
We want the best romantic song in the world is Million Love Songs though. Gary, take that.
And do you know
Gary
who would
Barlow.
be great at doing that? At being in a Take That tribute band
Lyndon-
is our
that's-
very
yeah,
own Lyndon
Lyndon.
Philliskirk.
it's got a
Mr.
saxophone on
Mr.
it as well. It'll
Oh,
be
do
cool.
it.
It
Medi,
starts with a
we'll
saxophone.
get Medi back.
There we go.
Well, half the saxophone solo, so we've got enough time to learn it.
That wouldn't end well.
I could do that for Valentine's. What about Summer of '69 for a summer one? That would be cool.
Yeah. On Saturday, I don't know why we did it, but we played Summer of '69 with the Houndcats.
All right. Did the the wedding, like, did the couple ask for it, or was
I
it a case
think I
of...
think what happened is we were meant to play Twist and Shout, but they play it.
All right.
They play it a certain way, and I think because they play it apparently completely differently to the original. And although I'd learned it in the key that we were going to do it in, they were like, "Do you know what? It because I think Billy sings it in the band, and not Jack.
Oh.
So I ended up being too complicated anyway. And he was like, "We'll just play something else," and Jack was like, "We should do something like more upbeat." Because I mean, we've only played 60 songs, so I don't know why we decided to play a song from 1984, but whatever.
It's got 60 in the title.
It does.
It does, to be fair. It does, to be fair. So yeah, we played Summer '69, which was quite good. So we could do that as a cover. I like Summer '69.
Nice summer one.
I don't
Yeah.
like listening to it.
Right.
I like playing it though.
Yeah, there'll be collaborative stuff coming
Yeah, definitely.
over the year.
Definitely.
But,
We've definitely learned that it's a good avenue to go down. I think because
Yeah.
it's just
just
nice to
great
get people
fun,
involved.
isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And nice to get collaborative with people, because that's what it's all about, being a musician, isn't it? Working with people.
Yeah, I really enjoy it actually. It's been a really cool process both times that we've done it. So
I'm excited to see it.
I know it'll be
So am I. When we eventually get it together.
it'll be great. It'll be great. But yes, it'll be coming out tomorrow. Do they know it's Christmas time? Covered by the Lime Tree Sessions house band and a smattering of fantastic guests. That was good. That
It was,
I
that
should
was-
totally work in radio.
You should.
But yeah, it's coming out tomorrow. Please give it a watch. All right, it's time for
Quick fire questions.
All right, okay, so we've just searched up Christmas icebreaker questions because we thought this week we'll do Christmas themed questions instead of just, what's your toothbrush colour or whatever Daniel said last week.
but blue and white.
Black and
Purple.
white.
Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah.
You happy now, Daniel?
Yeah. Hi, Daniel.
Hello.
All right, question number 1. Have you ever re-gifted a present?
No.
Oh, I don't think
don't
so.
re-gift-
I couldn't bring me consciousness
Not
to do
presents, but like you re-gift the bags.
Yeah.
I've done
Wine
that.
bottle bags
Yeah.
and stuff.
We, as a family, well, we don't drink, so anytime
No,
we get...
do the same.
Anytime we get
Or any alcohol.
any
just-
alcohol, it's a gift for somebody else.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we
You
so-
don't drink, I get it.
Actually, we've got like wine and prosecco and everything, and then
like
whenever
from works hampers and stuff
Ah,
like that.
yeah,
you just
like,
give it
yeah.
back out, don't you?
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
So
I never thought about that.
yeah.
That was quick.
That was a quick
Jeez,
question.
that's the quickest we've
scared.
ever answered something.
Okay. Have you ever returned a present you didn't like for store credit?
No.
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 See, we're all nice people, Jack.
I can't think if I've ever been given a
I've
receipt
definitely swapped items before.
Have you?
Yeah.
What item?
with the buyer's consent.
Because
No,
if the person buying it has put the receipt
I
in
suppose
it,
it's
then
a given.
then-
It's a given, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put the receipt
They're
in, that's
thinking
sort
you're
of,
not
if you
gonna
don't
like
like
this.
it, then you can change it.
family is
renowned for asking for the receipt.
Fair enough.
We'll leave that one there, I think.
I've never given you a receipt when I've given your presents.
Yeah, but all your presents have been really good.
You heard it here first.
Favorite Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Everyone knows mine. All together now.
Love,
Love
Actually.
Actually.
There we go.
yeah.
Yeah. It's best movie ever. It's great.
So is that your
Mine's-
favourite film as well as Christmas film?
No, it's my third favorite film overall.
What
No,
your
right.
favourite Christmas
It's my
film?
favorite Christmas film. Yeah.
Smashing.
My favourite Christmas film is Scrooge.
Yeah.
The Albert Finney one, which is the musical one, if anyone's...
I've still never seen Scrooge either.
Is that the one with?
You like the musical one?
Yeah. What's it on?
What's it on?
Like, is it on a streaming service?
It might be.
Maybe.
See, it's the one with Albert Finney in it. It's really
Which
good.
one's the Jim Carrey one?
That's the animated one.
Oh, that's my favourite Scrooge.
I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
It's a very good. I went to the cinemas to see it. Yeah.
I mean, all the Scrooges are realistically the same, aren't
Ah,
they?
they are.
It's the same story.
I like the Doctor Who one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aye.
If I had to pick one,
It is
that
a good
would
one,
be
to be
my
fair.
favourite. Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
There's a new one out this year I want to watch called
Yes,
Spirited.
there is. Aye.
With I always say it wrong. I say Will Ferrell, but it's not.
It's Will
Will
Ferrell.
Ferrell.
Oh, Will Ferrell.
And Ryan Reynolds in it.
All right.
But it's going to be on Apple TV. But that looks really good. But it's like a play on
Yeah.
Scrooge's Christmas present and past and everything.
Yes.
Then it's a play on that.
Yeah, A Christmas Carol.
Yeah. What's yours?
Mine is The Grinch.
The Grinch.
No.
And it is a good Christmas. It's been a year since I've seen The Grinch. I'm gonna be honest.
I haven't
Although
seen
when we
it
did the
yet.
quiz last night, I couldn't work out that it was the Grinch that had whose
Yeah.
face was on it.
You?
Mine.
Oh, no, it was
I
Jack's.
thought, oh, was it you?
Yeah.
I was on. What was I on?
You were on the policeman.
Yes, I was on the policeman.
For context,
Yeah, it's,
I don't know why I brought that
we
up.
need context
Scott
there.
was on the policeman.
we had a quiz night last night with Alex. Hi, Alex. Scott was on the policeman.
Scott was on the police. Is that the title? Scott was on the policeman.
Bloody hell. I really hope not. Yes, for context, in case you're wondering what the hell are we on about, we had a quiz night last night with Alex, the producer and friend and tour guide and manager and all the above. Babysitter,
Aye.
basically. And one of the questions that he set up was he had one of our faces on a famous fictional Christmas character, and we had to guess what the character was. And my face, Jack put this.
Yes.
In. You forgot to put a picture in the last one you did. So when you're editing this, put these pictures in. There'll be the picture of the 4 ones of our faces on Christmas characters. In the comments, you can guess which characters they are. That'd be good.
Yes, good segment.
So, but yeah, I'm glad you said that. In the Grinch though, 100% root for the Grinch. Apart from the last 5 minutes when he realizes he likes Christmas.
Yeah.
See,
I know what you mean.
I still haven't seen the Grinch either.
In the
I'm wondering,
in the
I need to
snowman.
catch up on these Christmas
Yes.
films.
In the Snowman, I root for the sun.
I've never
that
seen
from?
The Snowman.
It's from Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang
Never seen
Theory.
it.
I knew it wasn't an original.
No.
No.
Okay.
Can we
What's
get
the
your
le-
Sophie?
You forgot my Christmas film?
I thought you already said yours.
No.
It's because you just know it. That'll be why.
What is it then?
Miracle on 34th Street.
It is that one.
It
But, I
was in the
also,
quiz
It was in the
last night.
quiz,
but
yeah.
I'm also a big fan of Elf. It was kind of between them
Aye.
two.
I really fancy watching Elf, you know. Like, I've seen it before, but I haven't seen it in years.
It'll be on at some point.
I actually,
for
well,
Christmas.
the reason I want to watch it is because, and I know I've said it before, I do apologise, but we've been in New York recently, and obviously Elf.
Have you?
Elf set in New York, and I want to
He's
see
not.
it.
He's
No.
not mentioned it.
So, but to the point where I still haven't actually watched it yet, but I found a YouTube video of like
All
then-
the sites.
Yeah, all the sites then and now, because obviously it was filmed like 10, 15 years ago, something like that. So it's like what it looks like now compared to whatever. Anyway, that's such a Jack sentence in it. You don't look very impressed.
So, no. Just this is what I have every day. So it's like, it's like, oh, we should go here, see where this is filmed. Yes.
I actually watched, I rewatched a vlog that I did a few years ago when we went to Edinburgh, and I ran down Princess Street.
Oh, I remember
Pretended
that.
to be renting from Trainspotting.
Oh no.
Did you?
But I had to stand at
I've
the
not seen
bottom
that
of the
one, I'll have a
street,
look.
like filming them running down this road, and like other people were walking up, and I was a bit like, oh, I feel so
Right.
embarrassed.
It was great.
That
Anyway,
just has to be done.
this is it. Yeah. Anyway, I might reword this question because I think this is definitely an American website. So Alex, if you're watching, you'll know what this means. What celebrity would you would be the most fun to spend the holidays with? So I'm gonna reword it and say, which celebrity would you invite to Christmas Day at your house?
Oh, are we doing like dead or alive, or they have to be alive? I'm not suggesting we bring a dead person and just put the corpse on the other side of the table.
Well,
I mean,
there's,
like,
there's no
So instead of your turkeys.
yeah.
anyone you want. Dead, alive, in the womb. See previous episode for that joke.
Dead alive in the womb. Oh,
I'm just thinking of my favourite actor.
Will Ferrell.
Yes, Will Ferrell.
I think it sounds nicer. Will Ferrell.
Would you? I think,
Will Ferrell
I think I know
come
who
for
you
dinner?
would choose.
I'm struggling, so
I think you'd have Carole King.
I know, but I just think it's a bit obvious. I feel like,
could you eat with Carole King opposite the table?
That's a point.
see, I reckon she's vegan.
That's true. You can't invite picky people.
Yeah, I don't.
I
really
couldn't invite
care.
Paul McCartney. What would he eat?
Couldn't invite Scott.
So I just wouldn't have it.
Yeah, Paul. He has a
I have all the
sprout.
veg.
No, I'm trying. I don't. But no offense to Carol, but I think that I could invite someone a bit more fun that's going to get the party
I know,
going.
but the reason
That's why I was going
The
round
reason I said
from
Carole
that.
King though, right, is like imagine like you've finished your vegan Christmas or whatever, and then you all gather around the piano, and she starts playing the piano.
I don't have a piano.
Oh, like
though.
Christmas
Oh, we could go
songs.
to hers. We could go to
Go to
hers.
Lyndon's. Get a piano.
I'll have hers. Me
You back up.
Me back
Somebody else
up.
Isn't available.
If they
Yeah.
can't make it, you'll get Carole King.
I think I'd rather have Stevie Wonder over Carole King at Christmas.
Would you?
Yeah,
Why?
No, don't anybody say that.
just because I think it'd be fun.
Right?
You're going to give the man a knife?
Well, he can eat himself.
I wonder
can't
if someone cuts his food up when he's...
he? Well, I'll invite his wife
Let's
as well.
not go down that.
I'll invite his family. I'd rather have Stevie over
I mean, he'd be interesting
Carol
to
for
talk to.
Christmas. I just think he seems like a nice guy. He seems fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I won't cut that because he does have a good sense of humour. Not that he's going to watch this, like.
Yeah, sorry, Stevie, if you're offended.
My apologies.
I'll give you a knife.
I'll give you a knife.
God, look.
I'm not putting any of that, right?
Leave it all, leave it all.
Did you say yours?
Yes, I did.
You say Will.
Will Ferrell.
Just as that.
I don't know, this is hard.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Baby Jesus.
I'm trying to
Baby
think of
Jesus.
someone who would be like good at Christmas as well, though. Like, do you know
That's the
what I
thing.
mean?
You want someone fun, don't you?
That's why I've gone. That's the route I've gone down.
Yeah,
Be fun.
because I can't imagine Chris Stapleton being the life and soul of the party at Christmas.
Exactly.
And then
Tom
Yeah.
Petty certainly wouldn't be.
you're allowed dead or alive. It's fine.
I might invite Tom Hanks.
Yeah, the train driver. I actually know he's not. He's not the train driver.
It's not the train driver.
No. Yeah, that's a good one. Maybe I'll go actor.
He
as
would be
well.
good, to be fair.
I
he
think
would.
Tom Hanks would
I'm
be...
gonna go my favorite actor since you went your favorite actor. Anybody want to guess what my favorite actor is?
Oh, you have to be fun.
Yeah, I know. This has just become like a
comical
Can't
actor
remember what
or...
I've said.
I'd say action, but like he's very funny. Yeah, like he's more famous for his action roles, but like he's hilarious. He only plays himself in every movie.
Oh, I
Ryan
can't remember.
Reynolds?
No.
That's what I initially thought.
Because
That.
he's himself
You know?
in every movie.
No.
pretty much. What does it begin with?
Action. Aye, give her a letter.
Its first name begins with S.
Oh, Samuel L.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
He is a good actor.
He's
Do you know what? That would be really cool.
Can
to
you
have him
imagine
on
it at the dinner
Christmas.
table? Just
That'd
like
be
it was
cool.
so fucking funny. Pass the motherfucking Yorkshires.
You wouldn't get Yorkshires at all.
It's alright, it's your Christmas dinner, Jack.
My Christmas dinner. He'd like some Yorkshire pudding. Anyway, next question. Oh, you didn't say yours?
I did.
Oh,
Did
you?
I?
Tom
Did.
Hanks?
Tom
Oh, you
Hanks.
did. Sorry, I do apologise. I'm in fear of like not, you know, because I did
Just
it
in
to
case you missed what I
Just
was...
to you, yeah. All right, here's a good one. Again, I'll reword this so it's English and not American. If you could spend the holidays, if you could spend Christmas in a foreign country, which one would you choose and why?
We know what you're picking.
No, I think. All right.
You wouldn't go to New York for Christmas?
No.
No, I think you got Australia. Yeah.
Oh, God, no.
To be honest, so would I.
I think I'll pick
I would
the
love
same.
to try a hot climate during Christmas at least
Yeah.
once.
They all have like turkey outside.
Yeah.
Like,
If I was gonna go anywhere, it'd be Australia. Because then imagine like waking up and then going to the beach on
I
Christmas
know.
morning.
Oh,
Be unreal.
bliss.
London.
I'd go to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd want to try that at least once.
See, I don't think I'm bothered about Christmas in New York because I just think it would be cold and snowy and just a bit. I liked how when we went because it was like in the fall.
I agree.
The fall.
Alex was telling us a while ago. He was like, because everyone wants to go to Christmas in New York.
Yeah.
New York at Christmas, I should say. And he said, yeah, it looks great and what have you, but like, what happens when loads of people walk in snow? It becomes slush, and then it just looks mega.
Exactly.
Unless you're on a bit of land that no one's touched, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I think the idea of it's great, but I imagine in practical it may be.
Have you seen any of Casey Neistat's videos?
Do you know what? I
Have you
started
seen the
watching them.
snowboarding one when it's snowing in New York and he's going along the streets snowboarding?
Yeah.
It is so cool. It looks unreal.
I kind
That
of
was
missed that.
good.
I missed the hype with him. when
Did
he
you?
was-
Oh,
when he
I
was,
went
like,
through it all,
around.
me.
But ironically, I started watching his vlogs like maybe a month ago.
That unreal.
Yeah, because you was like, oh, have you heard of Casey Neistat? And I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's actually
Cause
just
I've-
moved back to New York recently because he was living in
Yeah.
LA.
The first thing I saw of him was when he did like paying first class to like ride on an
Yeah,
airplane,
yeah.
and it was just crazy.
Yeah, because
That was the first time I saw him.
Vlogs on his channel, him on holiday in like Hawaii or something.
He's one of the best filmmakers there is.
He is really good.
And the best vlogger is on YouTube, without a doubt.
I think he kind of redefined.
Well, he
what
did,
it
yeah.
meant to be with
He
vlogger,
did.
I guess.
He
I
does- Also,
Was he
he's-
like the original daily vlogger?
Yeah, he was. I think he said in one of his recent videos he daily vlogged for 700 odd days non-stop.
It's pretty crazy. It's content. How do you have the content to be able
I
to
know.
do that? Do you know what I mean?
It's
Because
incredible.
I mean, it's only. I know it's saying this is kind of counterintuitive. It's only a 5-minute video, but you have to fill 5 minutes with something. You
And
know?
you have
Make
to
it
edit it as
interesting,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Upload it.
But his brother's got a YouTube channel as well.
All
I think
right.
it's Van Neistat he's called.
Right.
And he's really creative. Like, DIY creative. Like, well, yeah, Casey as well, I suppose, but his
Yeah.
brother's even more so. And he's got a really cool channel as well. It's very similar.
Casey's a great name as well.
It is.
I like how it's
I like
like
it's cool.
It could be for a boy or a girl. It's a great name.
No, it's a cool
And the
name.
sunglasses he wears as well.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
All the
again,
time. It's because they're just normal black Ray-Bans and that he sprayed them white and then he's thinking around where the glasses are so you can see out, so it just has that cool sort of chipped look.
Yeah, I've always wondered about that because again, I'm very late at the party.
He's
I've
been
probably
through a
watched-
few different ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a thing he does.
Fair enough. I
So
do feel
I-
like I missed the hype because I was never really into. We're going down a rabbit hole now, but I was never really into those kind of YouTubers when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right.
I was into all like the goth YouTubers, like the scene kid.
All
YouTubers.
the
The
goth
music
the
YouTubers.
ones who are now convicted for doing things that you know.
So
What
she
about
ended that
what
question.
about you haven't asked Lyndon? Where would you go?
Oh,
New York.
Oh no, you said New York, aye.
Oh right,
Wow.
sorry.
Well,
I thought you. I thought.
Am I even here?
I thought we might have changed your mind.
No.
you'd
That's
be
to
coming
do
with
it
us.
at least once. 'Cause I've not done it.
Yeah.
Maybe if I did it, then I would change my mind.
If Australia
I
were
think
going to
London-
Australia though, would you come join me?
Yeah, I'll come
Yeah.
with you, yeah.
Yeah.
I think London at Christmas would
That's
be
another
great
road
as
trip
well.
we need to do when you go to Australia.
Same sort of crack though, I think.
But it depends whereabouts in London you stay in. I want to stay in like somewhere that still looks old.
Okay.
So it's like a proper
Aye.
like Dickens Christmas, not just like if it was like really snowy and stuff. I think that'd be really cool.
All right. Interesting answer. What's the most interesting holiday decoration that you own?
Interesting.
I have a bauble that I made when I was a kid with me and my brother's face on.
All right.
That's it.
Insert
We did it in
bauble
school.
here. Yeah.
Insert bauble, yeah.
We'll have to take a picture.
I know, I'll have to see if I
We'll-
can find it because we couldn't
We'll
find
get
it.
your
Yeah.
baubles on screen.
I'll have to see if I can find it because we couldn't.
Get your baubles out for the lads.
Yeah.
There's the title.
Get your baubles out with the lads.
I don't know if I have it.
That's all I can think.
I think my interesting. I've got a wooden reindeer outside, which I bought her at the same time as I bought the wreath, so I called her Aretha, like Aretha Franklin.
That's
So
cool.
I've got Aretha the reindeer, who I look after.
Nice.
I think. Oh God, he's
Wonderful.
Alex has already. Hi, Alex. You just messaged me.
You're
Hello,
live.
Alex. You're live on the podcast. I'd say my family. I don't necessarily think I have a singular item that's interesting, but we are like a bauble collector kind of family, as you may have guessed. Like anywhere we go, although you do this as well. Anywhere we go on holiday or shops and stuff, you buy a bauble. It's just something that we do.
Fair enough.
I got one. My mum got one.
Does she get all the Phoenix ones? Is that a yearly thing, or is that just every
Yeah,
now and
she gets
again?
one every year from Phoenix because she's a mum. Whenever we've been to London, she gets one from Harrods. Pays way too much for it. I got her like a really shit one from New York because like from one of the tat shops. Like cost a lot for being.
I thought they were good
tacky.
quality. Hey,
Oh no! I think like I would expect for the quality of them being slightly less than what they were. But never mind. That's by the by. But yeah, bauble collectors. We don't
Sound?
really do angel on top of the tree or anything like that.
oh well, we've got an angel.
You
We've
an
got a red sparkly star.
Yeah, we've got some kind of star. I don't know.
Well, we used to have a star, but it doesn't fit in anymore, so we had to get a little angel instead.
What about you, Lyndon?
I don't really have anything. There's nothing. Not really a bauble collector or anything
No.
like that. No, there's nothing really.
Do you decorate your house though?
Oh, my mother does.
Mother does.
I'd
Do you have, like-
have it down on Christmas Eve, up for Christmas Day, down Boxing Day.
Alright. Do you
I-
have?
I don't mind
Do you do
Christmas, but that's-
outside house as well?
No.
No, because we kind of go all out of mine.
We were saying that the other day when it's pointless because you don't see it when you're in the house.
Yeah.
You only see
Do you
it
see
like
that
a split
tinsel? That
second.
is my contribution to Christmas.
Fair enough.
You're-
We've got like a projector with like
You're one of them.
snowflakes, and we've got candy
You're
canes.
showing off.
You're one of them.
Lights.
Just showing off to the rest
We
of
are-
the street.
yeah.
We have one in the street. We're at the, oh,
I'm totally one of them, but I love it.
Weirdly enough, in my estate, we all have outdoor lights, but ironically, most of the street this year, all of their lights have broken, including ours.
Yeah.
So now the street just isn't lit up at all. It's really strange. I don't know. It's just really, really bizarre because we had the ones that look like icicles.
Yeah.
A few people had them and stuff, and like usually our street's really
proper
vibrant.
lit.
Absolutely lit.
Man.
But yeah, this year it's really not lit. So
Right. Just
What-
my house then?
just your house. What is your favourite winter beverage? really cold Guinness for London.
Mulled
winter
Guinness.
brew.
Mold again.
Oh, I've not tried that. I'll try it one day. Winter beverage.
Good old hot chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like a hot chocolate.
like a Costa themed hot chocolate.
I would say hot chocolate, but on Christmas Day, I like to have a little box fizz. sometimes.
Yes.
No,
bought-
we
with
don't do
you.
you
that.
bought a bottle.
Jack didn't realise you could get a box fizz in a bottle.
Yeah,
Yeah, Asda do them
I always
everywhere.
I got it from
Made it
Sainsbury's
yourself?
for £3.
Yeah, no.
Like, it's lush. That's all you need.
Yeah.
because we've only ever like had champagne and you pour your orange juice in.
Yeah.
It's like a DIY box fizz, you know what I mean? I've never seen
It's
it.
We
more
have box
expensive
fizz.
to buy champagne and orange juice. Just buy the box fizz.
Yeah.
But I didn't know it was a thing.
I love box fizz.
But I only ever have it on Christmas Day, really. That's it.
Do you have any holiday traditions? Christmas traditions?
Yes. Cluedo.
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 Wasn't expecting that.
I like Cluedo.
So you do a murder mystery at Christmas?
What do you do? Have a game of Cluedo.
I did quite like Cluedo.
I
I haven't
like
played it in a
Cluedo.
long time. I used to have Simpsons Cluedo.
That's a good tradition.
Oh,
that.
right.
That was quite good.
Yeah. It's like that. It used to be Monopoly, but now we play Cluedo.
I do like Monopoly as well. Again, my family collects Monopoly
Do they?
themed. Yeah. we have an Isle of Man Monopoly.
Oh God. Of course you do. I mean, you
I
have
wish
to, don't
we
you?
nicked one from uni. Like
Oh,
our university had Edge
I think we've
Hill
said before, haven't we?
Monopoly
Yeah.
That's
sets,
cool.
and you got if you lived in the halls residence, you got one, but obviously we didn't. So I really wish we'd nicked one.
That would have been cool. Do you have any?
Similar,
Got one?
similar to Scott's, where every year, like, it would start when we were younger, but like me and my brother used to get like a board game every Christmas, and then we'd always play the board game
Yeah.
on Christmas Day. But similar to yours, yeah, board games.
You can't beat a good board game at Christmas.
I love
can you?
it.
It's a good board game.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say that you always go to Costa on.
Yeah, we also do that, but that's only been a recent tradition.
That's it.
Board games have been since day dot.
Yeah, I don't have any traditions. Don't know why I asked the question really.
You must have some traditions.
No, we don't. We,
Do you not?
No.
You have dinner.
We'll have dinner.
I've been doing a Christmas walk, like in the
Do
morning.
you know what? I went for a bike ride last year, the past 2 years. I was really
Nice.
nice, go down the coast.
Actually, I've probably met. I go along the cliffs in Sluice.
All right.
Yeah, me
I
and
think I
my
went
dad.
along to Whitley Bay.
That's
A bit
cool.
further down there. But like we do like a Christmas morning walk, just me and my dad along the cliffs and that.
Very nice.
But it's nice to come in when you. I have the thing when you go out and it's really cold, and then
Yeah,
coming back
yeah.
in, and then you've been out. It's nice.
Yeah. I just like being in the house and not venturing into the outlet. All right, we'll ask one more question then, Christmas themed question. And I already know that I don't have an answer for this, but I feel like you might. Do you make New Year's resolutions, and if so, what's your New Year's resolution for this year?
No.
No.
No? Do
It's
you have
just
one?
Sophie.
I do every year, but
Yeah.
I mean it's not surprising. I have every single year I have a notes list in my phone.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like resolutions, but like goals and stuff that I want to do throughout
Well,
the
here's
year.
a question for you: have you achieved all the goals that you set from last?
Oh, if you haven't, this will be really depressing.
I think I have.
There's still time.
Yeah,
you've
there's
got,
still
what,
time.
20 days? No, not even that.
Not e-
I can't remember. I've wrote the ones
You've
for
got
me.
17 days
I would have
to get
written
everything done.
This is a great question.
2020, 2022. Oh no, maybe I haven't. Mine was
No.
to post 4 shorts and 4 YouTube videos a month, and I haven't done that.
Bugger.
You can't do that now, so
I mean, I
Um,
suppose if you can do it for November, you definitely can't.
Some of them I can't. I don't want to read out.
What?
But actually, one of them was improve my music reading, like sight reading, and I've improved on that as well.
Good.
and the ones you don't want to read out.
Yep.
Yep.
Some things you like to keep to yourself. Don't
Yes.
ya?
Aye.
But yeah, I've done some of mine for this year. But
Good.
again, they're not that interested.
No, I never really set New Year's resolutions because I was tend of just not doing
You,
them.
you did it at school, don't you, when you were a kid, and the
No,
teachers would ask you to.
I think it's a good thing. I do it every year, and I'll keep doing it every single year.
It's fair. If you can do it, I think it's fair enough.
Aye.
But I said,
But
Depends what it is.
it's to not make them so crazy. It's just thinking about things that you want to do for the next year. It's not making them
Small things, yeah.
like I'm not going to say I want to run a marathon.
I suppose
But
people have that in their mind what they want to do, but they don't write it down, sort of thing. And you don't put it under New Year's resolutions. You have it in your head what you want to do next year, sort of thing.
Yeah, I like the idea of having a goal, but I don't necessarily think connecting it to New Year is necessarily the
Yeah.
goal and end all. Is what my consensus would be.
That's fair enough. But it's the same thing, isn't it? It's just
Yeah,
like
same sort of thing. Just not putting it under that umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's more like for the next 12 months, I'm gonna focus on improving this bit of my life. That's it.
Yeah. I like a Easter. No, I'm joking. Easter resolution.
I feel like
bonfire
for your first
resolution.
episode in January, you should all have one resolution, and then you can come back to it a year's time.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
I think you should.
But the one a year later might be really depressing if none of us have.
That's why you
We've not
make
done
it
it.
achievable.
I see.
I'll go on a bike ride.
Yeah.
One bike ride.
One bike ride. Achieved.
Drive to the Metro Centre. Well, actually, no,
Jesus, that's a hell of a challenge.
No, me, that might not happen, but you know.
Getting parked at the Metro Centre is a good challenge in
No
itself.
crashes in 23.
See, that would be a good resolution.
Not achievable, though, is it? And on that note, I think we'll end it there. Thank you very much for watching and listening.
Yes.
And all that jazz to the Lime Tree Sessions podcast with me, Jamil Cruz.
Then it feels good.
Scotch Hall.
And Sophie Purvis.
Hang on, we've got to plug something.
Have we?
Just make sure we'll get it at the end of the video as
All right,
well.
go on then.
We have a Christmas cover coming out tomorrow.
We do, yes, as mentioned previously, but Scott's forgotten that I mentioned it previously. But
No,
it
I
is
thought
coming,
we'll
but it is
recap.
coming out tomorrow.
We'll recap.
And your guys' video is coming out the 26th.
Yes, Boxing Day it
Yeah.
is.
The
Boxing
track's
Day.
out on...
23rd, the day this comes out, I think.
The track is out today.
The track's out today. Their music video.
I could be wrong. Let's just double check that.
We're going to double check. It's a
talking,
long
keep
end.
talking,
It's a
keep
long
talking.
end
Long end
into
it.
the video.
I might do the ending again.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
This is good. This is creative
We are. We're being.
tension.
This is content.
Whoa,
This is content.
Whoa, yes, it's coming out today.
Today.
There we go. Right.
Video on
So-
Boxing Day.
So the song is out. What's the song called? So What?
So what?
The song's out today. The music video is out the 26th, and the Christmas cover of "Do They Know It's Christmas Time" featuring us and a bunch of guests is coming out tomorrow. So loads of content. over there.
Wow.
Absolutely. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes.
And we'll see you next year.
Bye.